We have talked a lot about this. Property appraisal notices probably have flooded your mailbox by now. And almost everyone's looking at their another year of high tax bills. Even though you didn't buy or sell in the last few years, a recent red hot real estate market is impacting you. Doug Dunbar showing you tonight the best strategies to save money, even with the odds stacked against you.
It's the one piece of mail most of us dread every year. The property value notice, that one piece of paper that has so much power. Here's how it works in Texas. There are two values on here that matter to you. First, market value. That's what the county appraisers believe your property would sell for on the open market. But the appraised value is what your actual tax bill is based on. And that number takes into account any exemptions you might have. To save any money on your tax bill, ideally, you need that market value number below that appraised value number. That's the key to arguing for a lower valuation. But this year, that's nearly impossible. The reason? 2 years of record-breaking home sales and prices.
I kept getting outbid. This was the 8th house I bid on.
Amanda Rogers finally found a home in Arlington in 2021. She paid more than she planned to, and now, when her tax bill goes up, so does her mortgage.
It's not in our financial budget.
That's what's been so difficult the last 2 years with these huge market increases.
Tax attorney Bobby Ola makes his living protesting property taxes for homeowners, walking through doors just like these at the Tarrant Appraisal District. But the reality this year is that he's turning a lot of business down because he's not certain he can save everybody money.
When the market's up, it's harder to argue for reductions. The evidence is not in the taxpayer's favor.
Still, Ola says the appraisal district does not always get it right.
You might as well protest each year and do the research and find out if you're appraised correctly or incorrectly.
If you plan to protest, he says first thing you have to do, get a list of comparable sales. Homes that sold in the last year that are similar to yours. The closer in size, the better. Try to keep it within a couple of hundred square feet of your home. Also, it's counterintuitive, but point out all the bad things about your house.
If you have 3 properties that have all been completely redone and your property is, rental grade, you don't have granite countertops, etc. You can make that distinction.
That's what Rogers is planning to do.
This is the original wallpaper and the original countertops in this house. Original cabinets, original oven, original stovetop.
She's already started on the second part of her argument, and that is collecting evidence. You want to build a case that is against your home.
So you want to make your property look terrible.
We caught up with homeowner David Mosby, who plans to show problems all along his roof line.
Here's some more wood that needs to be replaced.
Look for structural defects, foundation cracks, document an old roof, and cosmetic issues. You got old carpet and peeling paint? Take pictures. If you can get estimates on how much it would cost to repair it all, share that as well.
You want something concrete to show the appraisal review board. Well, this repair is $10,000 worth of work that needs to be done.
Ola says do the math for the board who will hear your case. Show them exactly why your number is smaller than the district's.
If you can document it, visualize it for them, quantify it, that's going to be the best way to get a reduction.
And finally, examine their evidence before your hearing. You're entitled to see the comps being used by the appraisal district. Some counties have them online already in your account. Ola says he's won cases by finding better comps than the district had.
And there's always an argument to be made. I mean, it's an opinion of value. So it's just an opinion.
Doug Dunbar, CBS News Texas.
Some very helpful tips there, but just remember that every county may operate just slightly differently based on what you bring to your hearing, so read your requirements very carefully. Follow them to a T. Doug has given you homework for the weekend. This time Monday, he'll be here with that advice on what to do, what not to do once you're actually in the room with that appraisal review board.